What is going on, everybody? Explicit here, back on Hogwarts Legacy. We have episode number 5. We just got done taking down a troll in Hogsmeade. We met some of our enemies. We have some new friends, protected us at the bar. So we are back at Hogsmeade. Looks like we are back at Hogwarts. We are back at Hogwarts, and it looks like we do have an owl post. So I have not seen one of those yet, so we'll go take a look at that here real quick. Looks like we have it from Professor Fig. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. You got it, man. You know, Professor Fig, he kind of owes us, man, because we're not snitching on him. And we could, but we're not. So he kind of owes us a little bit. I'm curious to know if eventually we'll be able to just run these halls and everything and know our way around without having this little thing. It's hard to imagine, honestly, but you do wonder.
You stay in your portrait, not stay.
I do also need to go talk to that guy about that underground kind of battle, or what was it? I'll have to go look at it after this. I need to talk to the guy that I battled in the Defense of the Dark Arts class, which unfortunately you guys weren't able to see because it did get muted. But at the end of the class, the guy that I battled, he was talking about some kind of almost like an underground, almost like a fight club, you know. So maybe I shouldn't talk about it because, as you know, the first rule of Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. First rule of underground, whatever club it is, I probably shouldn't talk about it. But we'll go do that maybe as well in this episode. This guy it's giving me the guys. This looks like it's a freaking scenic route. What are we doing here? There's no faster way to get to him? Maybe, I bet this doesn't recommend like those fig flu or those, what are they called? There we go. Oh, exactly, flu flames. Okay, well, so now we'll be able to get to him a lot faster. So that is nice, because that was kind of like, that was a long ways. Going back to my original statement, there's no way I could do that by memory. Wait, and he's not even here? Damn, I fell asleep with the gas.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
My glasses, man.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
The trolls were wearing armor.
What's going on with my
It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed.
Great.
If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Well, I think that was pretty obvious.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond.
Now we're talking.
I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
I don't know what's going on with this
I'll let
face
Professor
there, man.
Hecat
It's like
know to expect you.
the graphics were keeping up. I did kind of think about what it would look like if I did change that setting from fidelity to the performance or whatever it was. How will it look? Let's just take a look. Fidelity with ray tracing? What does that even mean? Let's just see performance. High frame rate mode favoring performance. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. Granted, I was just complaining about the quality. It seems smoother wandering around, but I'll take that. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimate. Oh. To help them acclimatize before the term begins. Why can't you just say acclimate? I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. Roger that, man. Alright, so not what I meant to click. I guess I could have got us there. Quest. So we need to go talk to him, but I wanted to look at, well, those are the flu flames. Quests. So here's that one I was talking about. So speak with Brattleby about the secret dueling club. Let's go do that. What do I have in mandatory? Oh, okay. Gotta get rid of these things, man. Once I've seen them, I know they're there. Okay, bookish, half-rim, spectacles. So I'm not sure. Complete side relationship quest. Okay. Alright, let's go do this Brattleby thing. Go see what's going on with this secret dueling club. I wonder if I can flu flame to get there closer though. Let's take a look. It looks like it. So we'll go, whoops, no, I don't want to track it. I just want to travel there. We'll go ahead and travel there and see if that can get us there quicker. It's gotta be. Well, it really depends on how quick this takes, but which, okay, I was gonna say, if that's just still the loading screen, that is gonna take a little bit. I don't know if it's any faster, but I definitely think that that was probably faster. But we will see. Chest. It has those chests on the map, and I don't know what that means. I know it's like, I saw some where it's like you have to have a level 1 lock, a level 2 lock, different things like that, and I don't really know where you get those locks from. Obviously, I'm sure it will be discovered eventually, but it's like this right here. Oh, I can't actually grab it. Oh, how about that? Just open up.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
What's going on with this? Do I need to like repair
Repair
it?
it.
No. Do I just need to zap you? Huh. It looks like something should be done with that thing.
Revelio.
Yeah, what is this? What's going on with this? Do I need to bust out the light?
Lumos.
We need to...
Accio.
Nope. Alright. No idea what's going on with that.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Well, that's right. I did take him down a peg. We won't say
I'm
that.
flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine
Not a
it's
great
quite
duelist.
something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like.
I'm not sure how I feel
The
about
first
the
time
name,
I'll pair you with
but-
Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Alright.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Story, get in my face. Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell Levioso. Target lock. So clicking the right thumbstick lets you track enemies without aiming. Use the right stick to change targets while locked. Okay. Alright, that'll probably help.
Confringo! Levioso! You're better than that!
Expulso!
Levioso!
So you can
Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Confringo! Levioso! Potato!
I better
Expulso!
just realize I'm not really healing.
Sendo! Confringo! Levioso!
There goes my wages.
I'm the one!
Defendo!
Some big hits that round.
Teach me that spell. Alright, that was pretty
Nice
button
work.
action. I'm not gonna
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
lie. I'm gonna have to get a little bit
There's
better.
strong
because that
competition
was-
ahead,
that
but
was-
keep this up, and you could be the next school
that
champion.
was not good. I
Brilliant.
got blocked once.
Count me in.
Which I think
I
is gonna
shall.
be was probably pretty.
Now, it takes
pretty
time to
clutch.
organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Okay.
Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought.
Thank you. I
Hope
don't
to
know
see you
about
back
that,
here
but-
again.
Alright. Well, we'll come do that a few times, I'm sure. So now let's go to Professor Hack. Yeah, let's Hackett, whatever, however you say his name. Level 4. Oh, we wanted to check something out when we got to level 4. I think it was like our gear. We couldn't do something. Was it our headwear? Yeah, couldn't use that until we were level 4, so we'll equip that, but can you change, like... So can you have them equipped, but just no... You can. Okay, that's what I like to see, because I want it... Yeah, I don't like that, but... Perfect. That's cool. Alright, so you can have them equipped and get the perks from them, but you don't have to... You don't have to show it. That's kind of nice. Hold on, dude. I'm like fucking Darth Vader right now, or Anakin, or whatever. I just showed my lack of knowledge in Star Wars, but yeah, we're going hood out. Alright. Let's go look at Professor here. trying to do it without that little trace thing. Looks like we're on the right path. Oh, I guess it shows on the map. Well, now I feel way less special because now I'm definitely just gonna look at that. I thought I was doing good. Well, technically it was because I didn't know that was there. But
If
now
only
that
a
I
new
do,
student were to help me with my sad
definitely.
predicament.
What's going on? What's going on,
Are
Zenobia?
you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
No.
Zenobia Noak.
You sound
The
like
girl
the
whom
chick
everyone
from
at school
the
hates for no
bathroom in the
reason.
movies, though. Why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun
I'm starting to
challenge.
hate you too,
That's what I
Zenobia.
tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Well, that's true.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor
kick
losers have
Astoria's
taken my
ass.
gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'd have done the same.
Rather
But
an overreaction on their
we
part.
won't go
I'll
with that.
say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my
Wow.
gobstones that high
No
got
help,
up there
huh?
somehow.
Well,
I'll see
can't
what I can
make
do.
Any promises?
I'd appreciate the help.
Miss
If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Damn, I hate her too. No, I don't want to change my mission. We're still gonna go talk to what's his face. Wait. Okay, that's not what I meant to click on, I guess. So we want to, yeah, so we want to talk to this game. Because I think Incendio, that must be the spell that gives me what I need. Yeah, teach me Incendio.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Roger that.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Complete a round of
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
With Lunkin Brattleby.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Well, let us obviously still kind of learning how to navigate. I thought there was a flue flame over here. Thought I was seeing something green. Yeah, it totally is. Okay, so you gotta click in there and then Okay. That, I'm sure will get smoother as time goes on, but that was rough. I probably could have got there just if I ran instead of trying to do that. But I think, like I said, eventually I think it will get easier. I did see that paper. Alright.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Hell yeah.
That would be wonderful.
Why'd I ask?
Be sure to cast all your
Would've asked
spells
if it wasn't
before
ready,
the dummy
Bradley.
lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Good one!
I guess that those other stars are just the basic attacks.
Leviosa.
That's it!
Not really much of a combination. Oh, here we go.
Leviosa. Accio.
Okay, that was more of a
Excellent
combination.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you,
Okay.
Lucan.
There
I
you
say
go.
better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
That's right. Alright, let's stop.
Hello, Lucan.
Let's stop.
Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
Perfect.
Ready for another round?
Once again,
I'm
why
ready.
would I
Let's
have
do it.
asked?
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Let's go, Natty. Come on.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Talk shit, get hit, Constance. 3v2? Squeeze me? Breakthrough, violet shields. Okay, well, yeah, so it's the same. Alright. I guess now I'm just gonna have to.
Protego! Stupefy!
Leviosa.
I'm the one!
Oh, I can't use it.
Levioso!
Stupefy!
Descendo.
Accio! Protego!
Levioso!
Is that all you've got?
Stupefy!
Leviosa. You're better than that.
Don't shy away now.
Stupefy!
Accio. Leviosa.
Come on! Accio!
Act like a winner!
Stupefy!
Descendo.
Accio! There goes my wager.
Leviosa.
Just trying to show these people what's what. I've got to hang of it a little bit there.
That round?
Sometimes it's hard to. The tracking part of it, I think, sometimes gets a little
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
bit weird.
You did indeed.
I think my problem
The
is
other
once I click
duelists
in,
have already
I keep
taken
thinking I
notice
have
of
to
you.
click in.
But
instead of
after
just
that
moving
last
left or
round,
right with my right
they'll
stick.
really have it in for you.
I keep thinking
You'd
I
better
have to
keep
click
practicing
it.
if you want a chance
Yeah.
at winning.
That's
Or at least
definitely
surviving
what
the
I kinda
next
wanna
round.
Work on is just
I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
work on the tracking part a little bit better. But
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
bet.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
You're right. Sure you talk shit, dude. Actually, yeah, well, yeah, you did. You and Constance, you both did. You both had it coming. All right, go back to Professor. All right, we're gonna do this. So then we go in here, and then we go here. No. Oh, we were close. We were so close to not making a mistake. That close.
written exam that
Whoa,
worries me
whoa,
with
whoa,
herbology.
whoa.
It's the practice.
Alright, so she's down below. So maybe that's not even the move.
Can you help me?
No, I can't help you. Oh, this is definitely not the move. What the heck? So maybe I should have picked my flute flame a little bit. I thought there was one right by her. Oh yeah, so which one do I want?
How nice to see you, my young
I
friend.
need to pick. I thought it said which one it was. Maybe it says Wildsmith or something. Yeah, just picked the wrong one, clearly.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecker.
Glad to hear it. You should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your rose aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate.
Roger that.
And keep your wand steady.
I'm just not sure I really understand, like, I don't understand. There doesn't seem like to be any type of penalty if you don't turn it the right direction. I mean, other than it just taking a little bit longer, but I don't know. It seems weird. Alright, so spell menu. So we can change this. Let's get rid of, hold to reassign. Let's assign that. We don't need the light. Let's get rid of the light.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Boom. Alright, let's go back to Professor Fig's classroom. How far away is that? Do I want to be... Oh, it's just 42, but it's up. Do I actually go? Yeah, it says to go down these stairs. I suppose I will listen to what it says. A lot of running around in this game. That is for sure. But that's not too bad. I mean, it gives you the opportunity to do side missions and stuff like that. I would definitely prefer there to be a bunch of stuff to run around and do than to just be teleported from spot to spot to spot to spot. Except for I gotta wait for this guy's ass all the time. Come on, man.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecker.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
Oh, snap.
I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Oh, snap. Someone snitched our asses. You know it.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Quest started. So talk to Sebastian. But I'm kind of thinking this might be a good spot for us to end off episode number 5. Yeah, number 5. Trying to keep them a little bit shorter than an hour. Obviously, I know that's a lot to sit there and watch at one time. So trying to keep them around 30 minutes. And this happened to just work out good for that. So we did get Incendio. We got the new fire spell. We're about to go to the restricted section library. see what that has in store for us. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, comment down below if you're playing the game, if you like it, what you think of the series so far. Subscribe if you are enjoying it. Come back for the next episode, and we'll catch you then. Peace.